to begin with, at the very beginning, I played only this much. Okay, that's only half of what the true length is. It's actually double that. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so at the very end, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it hits that open A right before the downbeat, before the one of the next beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. You can hear it coming in just a hair before the 1 on that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's how that starts. Now the next riff goes like this. Okay, so basically that's on an A, pretty much an A power chord. And I have my first finger on the 2nd fret, 4th string, and 2nd fret, 3rd string. And then I'm hitting the open 5th string, so those 3 together. And while that's ringing out, I do this. So basically, all I'm doing is I have my first finger still on the 2nd fret, 4th string. Then I'm taking my 4th finger. If you want to use your 3rd finger, you can do that too. It's easier for me to use my 4th finger because after this, see, I'm hitting the 2nd fret, 4th string, 4th fret, 3rd string, and I'm doing an open 2nd string. So I do, on the 3rd time, I take my 2nd finger onto the 2nd fret, 3rd string. So that's how that goes. And then from there, I go up here. And the fingering for that, I'm doing 3rd fret on the 7th fret, 4th string, 1st finger on the 5th fret, 3rd string. Then I'm using my 4th finger on the 8th fret, 2nd string. So, okay. And what I'm doing is I'm going. Then I go. So what I'm doing right there is I'm barring my 1st finger on the 5th fret, 2nd string, and 5th fret, 3rd string. And then I take my 2nd finger on the 6th fret, 2nd string. So that's how I do that. So the whole thing. Okay, and then I go back here. And I go back up to this finger. And then there's a little bit more on the 2nd time through. So it goes. So it's doing this. And then one time on this and this. And then I'm taking my 3rd finger and my 4th finger. I'm on the 7th fret, 4th string, and 7th fret, 3rd string. And I go. So I take those fingers and then I go to the 2nd finger on the 5th fret, 4th string, 3rd finger on the 5th fret, 3rd string. So it goes like that. I'm ending with my 2nd finger still on the 5th fret, 4th string, and then I have my 1st finger on the 4th fret, 3rd string. So the whole pattern. So those 2 times together go. Eat this part. Okay, and then the next time is a little bit different. It goes. So what I'm doing right there is I'm taking my 2nd finger on the 7th fret, 4th string. Then I have my 3rd finger on the 7th fret, 3rd string. And I have my 4th finger on the 8th fret, 2nd string. And I'm going. Then I go back to this fingering that I showed you at the beginning. I take my first finger and I have it on the 5th fret, 3rd string, and it goes. And then I end back on this fingering here where I have my 3rd finger on the 7th fret, 3rd string. So it goes. Okay, so that goes. Then it goes back to this again. And then it ends one more time, slightly different. It goes up here. So what happens there is we're in this fingering again. So it goes, instead of going like that, you do the opposite. So you have that first finger on the 5th fret, 2nd string and 3rd string. And you do a hammer on. So you bring your 2nd finger down on the 6th fret, 2nd string. So, and then I go down here. I have my first finger on the 5th fret, 4th string, 3rd finger on the 7th fret, 3rd string, and once again my 4th finger on the 8th fret, 2nd string, and I go. So I'm lifting that 3rd finger up to this. I have the first finger barring the 5th fret, 3rd string, and then I hammer my 3rd finger back on the 7th fret, 3rd string. So it goes like this. Okay, so let's play all those sections together at the very beginning. Okay, so now we have the very first verse of this song, and it starts here. So basically I'm doing a G power chord. I have my first finger on the 3rd fret, 6th string, 3rd finger on the 5th fret, 5th string, and then I will use, my preference is to use the 4th finger on the 5th fret, 4th string. But you could do it also like that too. So I go like this. So hold that out for 2 measures, 4/4 timing. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I go to this chord. Now what that is I have, once again, well, I have the 2nd finger instead of the 1st finger. The 2nd finger on the 3rd fret, 6th string. I'm leaning my 2nd finger. I'm muting out the 5th string altogether. I'm hitting an open 4th string. And then I have my 1st finger on the 2nd fret, 3rd string. Okay, that's what I'm going to right there. 2, 3, 4. So I go from 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I go into that pattern of just doing a muted 6th string, the 3rd fret. So I do it 4 times. And then I go up 2. Okay? So the whole thing goes 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4. Sorry, I forgot to do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then it goes back to this. And then it goes up here, and this ends with this one. So it does this pattern, and it does the hammer on like that. And then it goes into this finger. Does the pull off and the hammer on again. So the whole thing goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we're on the next part of the verse. It goes back to that power chord. 5, 6, 7, 8 to this one. Then it repeats again. Okay, just like we did at the very beginning. And now we go down to this. So we're doing a power chord, this time on the first fret 6th string with your first finger. Then you have your third finger on the 3rd fret 5th string. And then I will do my 4th finger on the 3rd fret 4th string. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so it does that twice, and it goes back up here. 2, 2, 3, 4. Then this chord, 2, 3, 4. All right, so this next part is probably the trickiest part of this whole thing that we're reviewing in this video. It goes back to this. Okay, so I counted that out as being a 9/4 pattern. So basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it goes 9 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Before going into the next measure. Sorry, I didn't count that out completely. It's a little bit tough to do. But the whole pattern goes like this. Just that open A power chord that we've been doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So once you hit the 5th beat, it goes, and then it goes down here into the, now that's the F, the power chord starting on the 1st finger, 6th string, 3rd finger on the 3rd fret, 5th string. Okay, so it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I hit that 2 times. Instead of just hitting the power chord, it plays each individual note, so it goes. And then it does the same exact pattern starting on the 3rd fret 6th string. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And actually, I forgot to mention, you hit an open E, the open 6th string, before you go into this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it hits that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then after it does that the second time, it lets the the G power chord ring out. 1, 2, 3. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I'm doing that 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? And then it goes, just like it did at the very beginning, you have that open 6th string, the 3rd fret 6th string, and then it goes into this pattern. Okay? So let's play that whole thing from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now it repeats that whole thing again with the 9, 4, 4, 5. After it does those, it goes down to, it goes an open E, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And then you're into the guitar solo. Okay, so let's play this last part again with a 9/4, bouncing back and forth like that. So I'll do a 4 count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4. Then it goes, and you're into the guitar solo right there.